Combating the global pandemic will be a focus of the virtual meeting between President Joe Biden and the leaders of Japan, India, and Australia, a group known as the Quad.
A range of issues, of course, will be discussed. We expect to be discussed, I should say, facing the global community, from the threat of COVID to economic cooperation and, of course, to the climate crisis.
The Quad is not a formal military alliance, but often seen as a counterweight to growing Chinese influence in the Asia-Pacific region. The Friday meeting will be the first leaders' summit since the Quad's establishment in 2007.
All eyes are on how the Biden administration is going to be pursuing its Asia strategy. So this is a pretty big signal that this is a high priority for the new administration.
The leaders are expected to discuss China's aggressive vaccine diplomacy. Beijing has pledged almost 500 million shots worldwide, an effort that some say is intended to expand its political clout. The U.S. has not outlined plans to provide vaccines abroad, but has pledged $4 billion to COVAX, the UN mechanism for global vaccine distribution.
We have not defined what volume of vaccines will become available for distribution to COVAX or distribution to friendly partner governments, but we have committed in principle to doing that.
India is reportedly urging other Quad members to invest in its vaccine production capacity to counter Chinese vaccine diplomacy. More details on the Quad's vaccine commitment is expected after Friday's meeting.
And it will be done in a multilateral framework. Not just the Americans are going to do it, but as you saw, the commitment was through the WHO. We're coming back to a global response to the pandemic. So I think there's small incremental steps here, but I don't think they want to overreach until they get the COVID-19 situation in the United States a little bit more stabilized and under control.
The Quad is also expected to discuss China's military growth. The country is increasing its defense budget by 6.8% in 2021.
Absent a convincing deterrent, China will be emboldened to continue to take action to supplant the established rules-based international order and the values represented in our vision for a free and open Indo-Pacific.
China's $208 billion defense budget is a quarter of the U.S. figure, but 4 times larger than Japan's. Patsy Widakuswara, VOA News.